Who am I? I think that's a question I can't answer at the moment, but I know who I want to be. I know who I want to become in the future, and I think that's way more important than who I am. But if I asked you guys out there, who do you think are you? Most of you wouldn't have a valid answer either. So, if I had to describe myself, I'm an 18-year-old guy living in Germany. I founded an online marketing agency 2 years ago, and back then I talked about in a short video of how hard the path was and what kind of price I had to pay to become successful. I'm not successful yet, but I'm working on that. And I get asked a lot from people I know and friends of mine, why do you work so much? Why do you put so much effort in something that is so distant? And the answer to that is actually pretty simple. It's because of the fear of wasted potential. It's because I always think about in my final moments, I sit in my deathbed and around me are the ghosts of wasted potential, the versions of me I could have been, the multi-millionaire one, the hyper successful one, the well-built, the trained guy. And I'm sitting there and thinking, well, what did I do wrong with my life? And the question that is very, very important is, were you really happy, or was the joy just temporary? Because joy and bad habits are like comfortable beds. It's easy to get in, but hard to get out. And that's the one thing, the fear of failed opportunity. And on the other hand, I get asked a lot if it's because of happiness. And I don't think I do it because of the goal of being happy. An old friend of mine told me it's not about the pursuit of happiness, it's about the happiness of the pursuit. You can't have a strong character and an easy life. You have to make a choice here, and that's what I always say, that everything in life has its own price, and even death costs life. So be careful with what you do and what you wake up early for, because you never know when you don't have the opportunity to wake up tomorrow. A lot of people don't. A lot of people won't be able to wake up tomorrow. And it's a blessing, and you should be very thankful for being able to wake up. But people are that way, they're just so unhappy with the things they have. They're so ungrateful, and that's why airports have seen more sincere hugs than wedding halls, and hospitals have heard more prayers than churches and everything else. And that's because love is always felt when it's leaving. And that's what I'm saying. If people who love you don't leave you, people who use you leave you. So life gives you enough opportunity for you to choose what to do with your life. You just have to be careful with what opportunities you choose and which you don't. And remember, you can blame the world for all the problems you have while you sit there and doing nothing. But I would rather fail with honor than succeed or do nothing with fraud.